Welcome back to Sunday League Moments with AC Plymouth. Today, at home to Plymouth Parkway, but the home pitch was unplayable. So today, away to Plymouth Parkway again. Here's a team lineup. Last time they played Parkway, lost 12-0. So this team's going to have to try and do better. It's Coops in goal, Jake, Bernie, Samip, Courtney at the back, Callum on the right, James on the left, Sherritt, Tom and Will in the middle, with Fraser as the lone striker up top. Not many numbers today, got a few injured, got a few no-showers, so it's just Nick, Finn and Jamie on the bench. But yeah, like I said, last time they played Parkway, it was a 12-0 loss right at the start of the season, and it was 9-0 at half-time. So AC have to improve on that game. And since this is their first league game since December, where they drew 3-3 against Activate, today is all about a performance and all about fitness. So with Parkway in their all yellow with a blue trim and AC in their blue shirts, black shorts and black socks, it's time to kick off. And straight into attacking Parkway go. Just a minute in now, down that left hand side, steps inside of Jake and outside of Callum. Bernie gets a slight touch on that, but only falls to their midfielder who shoots from the edge of the box. Coops saves. Striker number 9 must follow up, but Coops gets another hand to that to tip it over the crossbar. Great double save from Coops, and it's behind for a corner. The corner is taken, left-footed from this near side, high into the box. Courtney misses it, and the striker heads it into the back of the net, and that's 1-0 to Parkway already. We're hardly 2 minutes in now, and it's already 1-0. Could this be another long day for AC? Number 9 on that far side now for Parkway, already looking to build on their 1-0 lead as they runs outside of Callum, inside of Jake, looks to get across into the box. Coops catches it, drops it, and the ref gives a goal kick. Interesting one. Oh yeah, because it's absolutely boiling burner. Yeah, all the kids who watch my video. It's going to be quite a theme of this game. Parkway attacking from set pieces as the ball's knocked over there. Number 9 cuts inside, but Samip gets a touch on it and puts out for a throw-in. The throw-in is taken by number 5 into the area. Samip's holding him up, as is Courtney. Ball's played back to number 5, who gets around his opposite number, Courtney, puts the cross into the box, bounces back, shot teed up, blocked by Sherritt. Coops looks to catch it, striker makes it first, back heels it for Samip to keep in. He knocks it against the defender, and then Courtney can clear it up the field. Up to James. James looks to try and start a counter-attack, but his ball to Fraser is intercepted. More Parkway attacking, of course, from their right back, gives it out to number 5, who puts the ball into the middle. Dangerous one as well, as there was a free header, but he heads it well wide of Coops' goal. Loose pass in the middle of the park now, which Courtney looks to intercept. It goes through his legs, but then shows off his pace by keeping the ball in. He has plenty of time now to play the ball up the field on his favoured left foot, as he takes one too many touches and slips and hooks it with his right. Not great. Parkway corner. There's going to be a hell of a lot of set pieces here. As the ball goes in, 3 man at the back stick. Coops saves as the ball bounced awkwardly off of number 4, I think it is, into his other man, and it was relatively easy for Coops down low. Time for some AC intent as Tom picks up the ball in the middle of the park, dances away, gives it to Fraser. Fraser gives it back to Tom. Tom, poor touch, but Will takes over. Good touch, really, because it took it away from the defender. Will played it to Sherritt, but it was in front of him, but Courtney picks up the ball on his near side. He gives it to Fraser. Good hold-up play from Fraser up top to give it back inside to Will. Will gives it to Fraser again, who sees sight of goal, bangs it from about 35 yards, but it ends up not troubling the goalkeeper. First sub of the game here, and it's Jamie who's going on after quite a long spell out injured, and he replaces Sherritt in midfield, so that's Jamie up top with Fraser dropping deep. And here's Jamie's first action of the game as Will puts the ball over the top for him. Jamie looks to make it, then doesn't by pushing their right back over, and it's a free kick as he goes to give the ball back to their keeper. Their player pushes him, he pushes him back, and it takes the ref to not pull them apart, but to have a fairly stern word with them. Of course, more Parkway attacking now on that left-hand side. Dribbles inside of 2 people, and again, away from Bernie, pulls it back, shot goes over the top of the crossbar. Ref deemed Courtney got a touch on it, he doesn't think so, and it's a corner to Parkway. Corner is taken in front of Gunnar and Horswell, who've come over to watch. Corner is taken, left-footed. Coops punches it behind for a corner, and the ref gives a goal kick. Another interesting one. Parkway trying to play it out from the back again. Back heel here attempted, cut out by Samip, who gives it to Jamie. Jamie holds it up well, Samip takes over, gives it back to Jamie, who keeps it in well down on this near side. Gives it to Samip. Samip inside to Will. Will back inside to Samip, making quite a run from centre half. Goes to take on one man, does take him on, doesn't realise he's taken him on, cuts back inside, sticks it through his legs, and the centre half clears it. Good to see some attacking intent from AC. But of course, any attacking intent from AC will be nullified by Parkway, and they'll probably take advantage, although not this time, as Tom looked to shield that ball out. Their striker slid in and handballed it in the process, and it's going to be a substitution again here for AC, as Captain Finn goes on, replacing Fraser. Parkway again playing the ball out to this side, utilising their fullbacks, but Courtney cut that one out. James can keep it in, and then cannot keep it in as it goes out for Tony Pulis to backheel Rabona it back up for a Parkway throw. That Parkway throw found another Parkway throw, which found this man here, as Finn tries to put the pressure in here, and then he does put the pressure on there. Ooh. Free kick to Parkway. Parkway free kick is taken by the captain, number 9, into the area. Not quite where he'd have wanted it, I'm sure, and Courtney can easily hook it away. Parkway again playing it down the flanks as number 9 picks up the ball. He's in behind James here. Courtney's not sure whether he's coming or going. Number 9 looks to take on James. Then he takes on Courtney. Then he takes on Samip. Samip sives him down in the area. Should be a penalty. But the ref gives a goal kick. Even after Bernie then instantly knocked out of play. Interesting one. Interesting refereeing decisions as Fraser makes his way back onto the field for Jamie. That didn't last very long. Time for some more AC intent going forward as Courtney tries to throw that ball up. Number 3 picks it up. 16 played it to 17, but AC's number 17, Finn, won the ball back. He played it to Callum. Callum played it to Will. Will played it back to Callum, but it was a bit far, and Jake takes over from right back. Jake plays it up line towards Callum. Not the quickest winger in the world, but he's putting the pressure on the defender. Then he puts the pressure on the keeper, completely takes him out, and the ref says play on. More AC trying to get back in the game as Callum launches that ball up to Will. Looked to be only on goal, but it was a poor touch, bit heavy from him, and the ball was easily picked up by their goalkeeper. We were talking about his kit. His kit is actually normally sky blue, but that would clash with AC. So he was wearing Parkway's away kit, which looked like Barcelona's kit, because last season Parkway merged with Barcelona. Clever. Parkway's man there, skipping away from Fraser in the middle of the park. Plays it up around James, 18, gets to the byline, puts the ball in, but it's poor, and Jake has all the time in the world to get the ball down and to play it up the field. Looking for Fraser, but 17 makes it first, and then the ref blows for half time.
Armfield.
Yeah. Yeah, John, 9 at half time. Yeah. John making a comment there that it's a much improved AC performance. Considering they were 9-0 down against Parkway at half-time earlier on in the season, to be 1-0 down, I don't think Parkway have gotten 8 goals worse. I think AC have got 8 goals better. Coops! Well done. So, second half's about to start. John doesn't know whether he's coming or going as Parkway come out of their little hut at the back there. And so it's Fraser to kick us off for the second half, with Nick and Sherritt making their ways on for Callum and Courtney. Ball with Parkway's number 3 there. Fraser looks to get a touch in, and he does. He plays it to Sherritt. Ball rolling back the ears. Gives it inside to Finn. Finn nutmegs his opposite number, but 17 wins the ball back. Finn gets a touch on it there, and Will takes over. Will looks to take on one man. Roulette's the next man. Good intent here from AC. Will plays the ball up to Fraser. Fraser looks to take on the first man, which he does. Gets into the box, but he's sandwiched out by number 15 and number 4, and Parkway can clear it. Good to see AC aren't just playing 11 men behind the ball at all times. Corner for Parkway. This is going to be a recurring theme this second half, as the ball goes in. bounces off of number 9, tries to get round Finn, Sherritt blocks it, ball goes in again, Bernie blocks it, number 2 picks the ball up, Tom blocks that shot, follow-up goes in, Tom blocks it again, and it's behind for another corner.
Well done, Jake.
Nick points and James Burnett on the same side.
Nick, slide him! Slide! Ah!
Another corner for Parkway, hoisted high into the box. Number 5 looks to get his head on it. Looked promising, but went well wide of goal.
Bernie. Played Sherritt.
You saw Sherritt trying to play the ball forward there, but it's picked up here by Samet for some reason. He's up there. Number 4 and number 3 win the ball off of him, and no one's gone back to cover. So as 17 dinks the ball over the top of Nick, their play's in on goal, but he shoots wide of Coops' goal. Parkway now playing their corners short as that one goes into the box. And again, Samet looks to win the ball back, as does Finn. Comes to number 3, who dinks a shot onto the crossbar, follow-up header blocked by Tom, and then cleared away by James. Back to the wall for AC, defending well. Tom here trying to win the ball back off of number 4, but he plays the ball around Will as well, who slides in. Plays the ball across to number 14, who tries to get past Sherritt. Plays it across towards number 5. He has a shot. Coops saves well down low. Follow-up goes in. Bernie blocks that one wide for another corner. Good defending again. Parkway corner was cleared only as far as number 5, I think that is, who puts the ball into the middle. Will heads it over Coops' crossbar, looking to recreate his own goal from last time they played Parkway. Sub here as Callum goes back on, and it's James who comes off. Tom there wins the ball off of 14, doesn't quite win the ball off of number 10, who plays on. Will's not tracking back. 10 goes to take on Jake, cross goes in. Coops doesn't really claim it, has to punch it away. Not really away, but at least Nick was there on hand to clear it even further. Parkway enjoying playing it down the flanks as 17 puts the ball in. Bernie blocks it, tries to put the ball in again. Coops blocks it, only as far as number 5, who takes the ball down. Plenty of time for number 5 to think about what he's going to do, and he tries to put a cross into the box, but he doesn't really shoot. It's a poor touch, and Coops can easily claim down low. Yet another corner for Parkway, taken short. 14 gives it back to his man, who cuts inside of Jake. Tom looks to win the ball back. That's not Tom, that's Fraser. Nick tries to clear it. Not very well as far as number 5. 5 lines up number 6, I think that is. No, that's number 16, who puts the ball in. 17's diving header past Coops into the back of the net. AC have defended very well for about 80 minutes, but finally Parkway have their second goal. 2-0. Courtney's warming up. He came off at half-time with a knee injury, and now he's warming up to come back on. As we look back, Parkway have put the ball into the back of the net again, but the ref gives it as a foul on Coops. Remains 2-0.
Give us a wave!
Cannon.
Oh,
challenge.
And here is that sub now as Courtney goes on at left back for Fraser, with Nick pushing up into midfield. Samet here trying to clear it up the field, but he only plays it against number 9, who does well putting the pressure on, puts the cross in. Bernie slides in well to clear, only as far as Sherritt, who loses out to number 14. 14 plays it to a striker, who plays it to 11, who Nick's not tracking properly. He fizzes the ball in. Samet looks to clear it, comes off of 14 and out for a goal kick. Had that gone in the back of the net, I'd have submitted it to the DJM for goal of the season. Another corner for Parkway, which 11 fizzes in, and Coops claims a corner for the first time in about 5 years. Parkway's keeper here, taking a short goal kick. Finn looks to put the pressure on the centre half, who doesn't have the best of touches. He does put the pressure on, but number 15 looks to shield him out, and as the keeper comes off his line again to make the save. Number 5 now picking the ball up on this left-hand side for Parkway, looks to take on Jake. Jake gets a touch on it to send it out for a corner. Good defending from Jake, but then goes down holding his knee. So it's James who's going on to replace Jake. James going on into midfield, Nick then dropping back to right back. However, no time for formations as a set piece is about to be taken, this time by Parkway, as they launch it high into the area this time. The ball bounces down eventually for number 2, who hooks a shot high into the back of the net, and that's 3-0 to Parkway. And so as Will takes kick-off for AC, the ref blows up for full-time. That's full-time, 3-0 to Parkway. Fantastic performance from AC, playing as a unit defensively to keep it as low as 3 and to not concede the goal against Parkway for a solid 80 minutes from the first minute until their second goal. AC's next scheduled league game is Woolwell away on the 2nd. We didn't film the home game against Woolwell, where Woolwell won 5-1 against AC earlier in the season, and Tom scored his first ever goal for the club. But we do intend on filming this game. So until then, thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.